Hey Wildcats, it's Miss Giotto, and today we are going to be talking about the primary colors. So the primary colors are three colors that we can mix together and make new colors. So let's see if you can guess what they are. I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing all three. If you guessed red, yellow, and blue, you are correct. Red, yellow, and blue are our primary colors. And when we mix them together, we get new colors. So we can mix them together and get orange. You can mix them together and get green. And you can mix them together and get purple. You can also mix them together and get lots of different colors in different ways. You can even make brown. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to show you how we can do it in a couple different ways. If you have these three colors at home, you can try it along with me. Let's get started. Okay, Wildcats, so I'm going to show you how we can mix together those primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. I'm going to start with crayons. We can put down any color first, but I'm going to start with red and put a nice big blotch of it so that I can take my yellow next and go over the top to mix, mix, mix. And I start to see the colors mixing to make orange. So now I have to finish up here and use my last primary color, blue. I'm gonna start mixing it over the yellow and oh my gosh, I see green. And then I'm going to keep going so that it mixes with the red too. What color do you guys see? I see purple. So when we mix our primary colors together, we get purple, orange, and green every time you mix two of those colors together. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you mix with a different material. This one is going to be chalk. If you have chalk at home, make sure if you're using it, you have a wet paper towel to wipe your dirty fingers because it gets a little messy. So I'll put down some red first again, and then I'm going to use my finger to smooth it onto my paper so it's not so dusty. Now I can use my wet paper towel to wipe off the red chalk so that my fingers aren't dirty when I move to the next color. I'll add yellow, and again we're going to mix by putting it on top of the red. And what color do you see, friends? Is it the same as before? Yeah, it is. It makes orange. And we can even use our finger again to mix it together a little bit more. But don't forget, when you're all done mixing, use your wet paper towel to wipe your hands off. And now I'm going to mix in my last color, my last primary color, blue, and see if it mixes to make the same colors. So I mixed into yellow and I mixed into red. Now I'll use my finger to blend it together, and yellow and blue make green again. Let's see if red and blue make the same color too. Red and blue also make purple, both with crayons and chalk. The last art material I'm going to show you is going to be markers. When I mix together markers, I like to use lighter colors. So when I look at my blue, it's not as dark as the ones I used before. It's a little bit lighter. And when I use my red, it's a lighter version, or pink. So I'm going to put down the pink first, just like I did with the red. And then I'm going to mix in the yellow again. Yellow is always a really light color, so we don't have to change that one. But when I cross it over, red and yellow make orange. Every time, even if it's with crayons, even if it's with chalk, and with markers, it's just easier to see if you use pink. Now I'm going to use that blue, and again, yellow and blue make green. And last up, I'm going to put the blue on top of my red, pink, and again, we have purple. So our primary colors, red,
yellow, and blue. Every time we mix them, they make a new color. So red and yellow mix to make orange, yellow and blue mix to make green, and blue and red mix to make purple every single time. You can try it with these materials or any other art materials you have at home and make a beautiful picture or just experiment. It's up to you. Below are some other really fun songs about the primary colors and how they mix to make new colors. So click and sing along, and I'll see you soon.